Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about bass fishing with spinnerbaits. This is going to be a couple trips put together. Well, actually there's 3 trips. The first one, the first day I went out, I was only there for about 30 minutes. Storms knocked me off the lake, so had to be safe and got back to the ramp. But the next day I went out, the water, because we usually on this lake have usually clear water, and it had a pretty good stain on it from all the rain and runoff. So that morning I started using a crankbait, a square bill, just hitting around the shoreline, some laydowns, and there wasn't, I didn't have any strikes for a good 30-40 minutes. And so what I decided to do was slow things down just a bit and put a spinnerbait on where I could have some flash and a little bit more vibration, because the water was stained, and it's still stained today. I wanted to be able to the fish to really hone in on it and pinpoint it. Now basically, kind of what I look for in a spinnerbait. Number one, I normally use willow leaf blades. You've got your Colorado, your Indiana blades, but normally for most circumstances that when I bass fish, I use willow leaf. Sometimes dual or single. Normally always the single I'll have the silver on, and then this one I've got the second with the gold. Another thing I like to look for is on the skirt. You'll see a lot of spinnerbaits that they just cut off right there, and all you have is just the flare, and then you put your trailer hook on it. But I like the skirt to cover up my trailer hook. It probably doesn't help, but that's just kind of what I like. Today, well, yesterday and today, this is what they wanted, the color. This is blue, kind of a transparent white and blue. When it's in the water, this trailer kind of flashes a blue color. It looks pretty good in the water. And I was able to, yesterday they wanted a little bit faster, kind of burning it through the water. And that's another thing, when you're fishing spinnerbaits, there's a bunch of different methods and ways that you can do it. You can slow roll them. Kind of today, what I found out they liked is I was hitting secondary points after those bass had got done spawning, moving out, and now I caught them on the secondary point as they were going back out to the main lake points. And so what I was doing today is basically letting it sink down on secondary points, hopping it back up. I mean, just like you would a football jig, or bouncing the bottom. And that's exactly what I was doing, was just letting it sink, pop it up, sink, pop it up, sink, pop it up. And that was kind of the key for today. And it's super windy. The conditions yesterday and today were perfect for spinnerbait, because you had stained water, quite a bit of wind coming through, and this was kind of really let the bass kind of hone in on it. The leaves, have a good amount of flash. And when you're reeling it in, just don't toss it out there and just reel, because you'll probably, you're not going to have as much success as if you kind of change the cadence up. If you're throwing it out, popping it, and playing with it a little bit on your retrieve. Because normally kind of what you're wanting to imitate is basically dying bait fish, shad, something like that. And that's kind of talk about the bait fish. The shad right now are about this size of the willow leaf, and that's the reason I chose this size. And I have all different ones. Sometimes I'll put larger, smaller, depending on time of year. And this is post spawn. The shad are just now about to start moving up, starting to spawn, and they're about this size. And so I kind of match the hatch. You don't have to. It's just I kind of like to be observant of what everything looks like, and not be too overpowering or a little bit less. Kind of be in the same area, same range. But always have a trailer hook. And today I just I couldn't find my little rubber stopper deals to put on it, so I just bit a piece of soft plastic off, put on there, and that works just fine. But you know, I guess today I've caught all of them on the trailer hook, and yesterday they were just, I mean, hammering it. But you know, you'll get good bites with spinnerbaits. You know, it's a very versatile bait. You know, there's so many things you can do with it. But if you guys have any questions on it, enjoy the video. Like I said, it is a couple days kind of put together. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. You know, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, we'll see you guys. On that point. See what it is. Day 2 spinnerbait fishing. That's how it's done, baby. Oh, 4.5 pounds. Not as big as I thought, but it's just got through spawning out, you can tell. But still, nice spinnerbait bass. Whew, on the trailer hook again. Spawned out. Nice bass. What? You thumped it. bass. Oh. Oh. Spinnerbait. Smacked it using top water.